$250,000 worth of stolen electricity to mine cryptocurrency, Texas is clamping down on blockchain, and will Ripple soon be the next staple in the world of cryptocurrency? Let's start the show. Welcome back to Crypto Global News. Please make sure you hit the subscribe and also notifications button so you don't miss an episode. I'm Edward, and we're going to be bringing you the news from the world of crypto now 3 times a week, on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. If you're in Los Angeles, each episode will be live at 2 p.m. your time. If you're in New York, it's a 5 p.m. start time for you. And if you're across the Atlantic over in London, the show will launch at 10 p.m. for you. Enjoy today's episode. Ripple is being touted as the next big thing in the world of cryptocurrency. And even though the price of Ripple token is nowhere near that of, say, Bitcoin or even Ethereum, people, investors, and crypto enthusiasts are all in agreement that Ripple could be the next big thing in the crypto space. Now, Ripple, unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, has a number of technical advantages over its crypto rivals. The first and foremost is the actual transaction time. Where Bitcoin and Ethereum can take up to a couple of minutes to complete a transaction, Ripple only needs a few seconds. Similarly, the transaction fee, which is a growing concern among many in the Bitcoin community, the Ripple transaction fee is next to nothing. In our last news report, we discussed a billion Ripple transaction done last week, which only took seconds and it only took a few cents to action. If it's just speed and cost that matters to the greater public, Ripple may soon be the next biggest thing in the crypto market. While people around the world enjoy using cryptocurrency, the actual process of mining crypto is quite tedious, and more importantly, it can be very expensive, particularly in terms of energy cost. This has seemingly resulted in many people stealing electricity in order to engage in their mining operations. This was the case for 5 men and 1 woman in Germany who were arrested after running a mining farm using stolen electricity. The farm is located at PGH Electro, a former electrical services company that housed about 49 individual computers. 30 of the computers had mining software such as GPUs. According to the police force that discovered the illegal operation, the farm had been in operation since around 2017 and made use of about $250,000 worth of stolen electricity, which is enough to power roughly 30 households. This is only one of many instances where people have been stealing electricity in order to mine cryptocurrency, even though a lot of people are often caught. It's surprising that these criminals had to steal $250,000 worth of power before the authorities got wise. The Texas State Securities Board, which is also known as SSB, has issued 16 different orders against crypto-related businesses which are suspected of being involved in illicit activities and/or scams. According to the SSBS enforcement report, which was released on the 7th of February 2019, there were 60 individuals and/or entities that may have targeted residents in the U.S. state of Texas. The report noted that the residents were presented with various investment options, which were mostly unregistered securities. In order to track down individuals and companies that were involved in crypto-related scams, the SSB has been working closely with law enforcement agencies in Texas. In April of 2018, the SSB's Enforcement Division had published the findings of its 4-week-long investigation into various cryptocurrency projects that were suspected of violating securities laws. As we reported last week, there are a number of U.S. states that are becoming increasingly kind to cryptocurrency. It'll be interesting to watch the pendulum swing between these states that are crypto-friendly and those that are not. 21 is a number that holds deep symbology to Bitcoiners. In addition to denoting the total number of Bitcoins in millions that will ever be issued, it's inspired scores of cryptocurrency business names, websites, and merchandise designs. Some members of the community are opposed to Bitcoins rigidly being set at 21 million so far as supply. If they had their way, the arbitrary cap would be lifted. For many devout Bitcoiners, this suggestion is sacrilegious. At a Satoshi's Roundtable event last week, described by some as Bitcoin's very own version of a Bilderberg meeting, the prospect of raising Bitcoin's 21 million market cap was raised. It was Matt Lugongo who floated the proposal in response to a discussion about the anticipated adoption of the Lightning Network. With the block reward halving every 4 years and on-chain transaction volume likely to be low in the future, should the Lightning Network take off, there will be little incentive for miners to secure the network. This could lead to it being vulnerable to 51% attacks that would undo the trust instilled in the Bitcoin network over many, many years. There are a number of ways this can go. If the number of Bitcoins increases and the value goes down as there will no longer be the same level of scarcity, this plus the Lightning Network may help Bitcoin maintain a large foothold in the crypto space. Let's keep an eye out on how this all plays out. Bitcoin entrepreneur and advocate Charlie Shrem will receive around $45,000 due to legal costs from Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss as part of an ongoing lawsuit. According to an official document filed on the 7th of February 2019, the latest step in the lengthy legal proceedings between the former business partners, a judge at the District Court of the Southern District of New York ruled in favor of Mr. Shrem for a second time in the last 3 months. The Winklevoss Twins had instigated an investigation and asset freeze on Shrem after a fallout over money owed from a years-old Bitcoin trade deal. In November of 2018, the court reduced the scope of the Winklevoss claims with a legal fees reimbursement from the process now due. The lawsuit will now continue covering new ground in June. How will this affect the reputation of the Winklevoss Twins and their platform, Gemini? Many thanks for tuning into today's episode. Please make sure you're hitting the subscribe and also notifications button. And if you have any thoughts on this particular video or just cryptocurrency more generally, drop us a line in the comments below. For Crypto Global News, I'm Edward. Until next time, you take it easy.